What's going on, fam? Welcome back to the channel. And so today I have a very cool unboxing for you guys because the people over at Gateway, yeah, do you guys remember Gateway?
We know families need help finding the right PC. That's why Gateway custom builds PCs for who you are.
Probably, you know, back in the day when you guys were going into like Best Buy or something like that, these guys pretty much had every pre-built computer on the shelf back then, with a couple exceptions, you know, with like HP, stuff like that. Gateway was a really big name back there, and they even made gaming computers and stuff like that too. I remember seeing those all over the place. Haven't seen them very much in recent years, but it looks like the people at Gateway and Walmart actually are coming out and trying to make a comeback with some really cool systems. And they sent me not one, but two to actually review for you guys. And we're gonna take a look at a couple of these laptop systems that they have on the Walmart e-store right now and in-store. So we're gonna take a look at these and just kind of open them up and see what the box has and then what they feature. So let's go ahead and roll that intro and we'll get right into it. Let's go. Okay, so like I said, this is literally just an unboxing video, so I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. Let's get on with the first system. So this one right here is the 14.1 inch ultra slim notebook, Windows 10. It's got a Core i5 10th gen in it, and it's tuned by THX, which hopefully it has really good sound. And of course, in another video, we're gonna go ahead and test all this stuff. But like I said, this is just an unboxing and first look at these guys. So first look at the box. Usual Gateway branding. They did not go away from the old, like, remember how Gateway kind of had like the cow as their theme? That it's still pretty much the same. It does not have like the cow spots anymore, but it's very similar. Same kind of geometric type, you know, like swirls that they had before. So now they kind of got a little square here with their logo. You know, it's very distinguishable. You guys obviously will know what it is as soon as you see it. So there you go. Let's go ahead and get right into this box here. Let's go ahead and, yep, let's turn it up right here. Bam. Okay. So first thing we get is a little THX card to let you know that this thing is tuned by THX. This thing says, this device features audio that has been tuned by THX. Tuned by THX products enable listeners to get the best audio quality possible by providing custom fidelity improvements, balanced reproduction, and optimal frequency response. It's the ideal way to get the best audio for on-the-go entertainment. Well, if they're touting this kind of thing right here, then we're definitely gonna have to do a pretty extensive audio test. So looking forward to doing that in the future video. So here we go. Let's take a little bit of, got a little bit of this packing stuff on there. And here is the laptop itself. Looks like it has a little, I like the packaging. I like how they let you get it out right here. So as far, you know, see, first glance right here, not too heavy, but definitely feels substantial though. Does not feel like you could just, you know, like a paperweight, like you just, or like a tiny thing, you can just throw it. Feels nice. So yeah, let's go ahead and set this aside real quick. We'll take a look at the laptop here in a second. Let me see what else is in the box. Let's take a look at the little accessories you get. Here we go. First, you get yourself a little quick start guide packet. Very nice. We'll go ahead and go through that when we get setting up the laptop. And then should be the charger. Let's go ahead and take a look. That's pretty much it in the bottom of the box, by the way, you guys. There's nothing else in there. So here we are. Let me go ahead and, where is my knife? Where is my knife? Boop. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at the charger and the adapter. Okay, so very interesting here. So here is the charging brick. Very nice. This thing is small, super light, and compact. So this thing would be a great travel charger. Yeah, very, very nice. And then it only requires this small power plug right here. So this thing must be very efficient on the battery side of things, which is why it says it has up to a 10-hour battery. So I'm looking forward to testing that out. Let's get that out of the way and get this box out the way and take a look at the laptop itself. So here it is. Let me get that into focus there. Okay, let's go ahead and take it out of this right here, and boom. So our unit that we got is the blue version. So we got kind of like an anodized looking blue right here. The Gateway logo on the back is, it looks like it's reflective and all that. Looks really nice, actually. I like it. And it's got that rounded top that you see from another company, Apple. But yeah, this thing is looking really nice. So let me show you the back hinge here. This is very reminiscent of that other company I just mentioned. It really, really is. Their styling for this thing is pretty on point. This is an all like aluminum or like metal body, it feels like. Yeah, this is like all metal. There's like no plastic right here. I mean, unless this is fooling me, unless this is plastic and it's just like that really like nice feeling ABS. Maybe the top is metal. But anyway, here's what the bottom looks like right here. See, it's got 4 rubber feet. These actually protrude out a little bit. Let me see if I can show you that. Can I get that on camera? Yeah, see, they kind of protrude out a little bit, so it'll kind of lift it up off the desk for you, which is good because it looks like the cooling shoots air out this way. So there you go, or it sucks in air. I'm not sure which way it does it, but there we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at the right side I/O. Here it is. So on the right side, we got ourselves an SD card reader right there, micro SD card reader that is. We got a headphone jack and we got a USB 3. Flipping it over to the left side I/O, we have ourselves, I believe that is most likely a Kensington lock right there. We got the charging port, another USB 3, a full-size HDMI, very cool on a small laptop like this. This is really useful because for things like I've had to do for work, like when you go into like a board meeting or something like that, they typically have a full-size HDMI cable that you need to use to connect to like a projector screen or something that, you know, shows your laptop and your information to the whole room. So very cool for stuff like that. And then finally, we got ourselves a USB Type-C, which is great because a lot of new things coming out are all USB Type-C. So that's nice. You can use it for charging, or you can use it to connect a USB Type-C hard drive, something like that. So let's go ahead and flip it over here like this. And let's go ahead and just open the hinge real quick. Let's feel that. Can we do it with one finger? Nope, can't do it with one finger. It looks like part way you can do it with one finger. This is the Linus Tech Tips one finger test he always does. Can you open the thing with one finger? So it looks like if you go like this, you can. There you go. It opens. So the first thing that jumps out at me is the screen. I'm hoping you guys can get a good view of that. It looks like it's completely bezel-less, but there is a darker bezel around it, and I'll show you guys that when I power it on here. But at first glance, it looks like it's just all one screen, which is pretty cool. Okay, so let me take this off the keyboard so you guys can get a nice view of the keyboard here. All right, so looks like a chiclet style keyboard. Sounds okay. Let me go ahead and do a little keyboard test for you guys and let you guys hear what it sounds like. Okay, so you guys tell me what you think about that. It sounds pretty standard for a laptop keyboard, like chiclet style like it is. Obviously up here we got our power indicator, our hard drive indicators and stuff like that. And then up here we obviously have the speakers. It looks like one's right here and one's right here. Pretty standard stuff. As far as the camera, it is at the top. And then the trackpad. So this looks very cool. I like they went with a pretty large size trackpad. Not the biggest I've seen, but pretty large. And then it's also got a fingerprint scanner right here. So very cool stuff. Let's go ahead and turn it on real fast. So far everything is looking good with this laptop. The only thing that I'm kind of just weirded out about is that it doesn't have a backlit keyboard. But maybe that was something they had to do to keep the price down. I'm not sure, but if it was me, that would be like the one thing I would add to it. All right, guys, so that's basically it on the 14-inch ultra slim laptop right here that we just got done unboxing. So if you guys do want this one or interested in it, it'll be down below, obviously, and this one goes for about $479 right now. So only thing left to do is to set it up. So Alex, get over here. Here you go. So excited. Have fun. So next we're gonna go ahead and unbox the Creator Series laptop. Now this is a 15.6-inch laptop geared more for content creation, obviously like video editing and stuff, and gaming because it has a bit higher specs, actually a lot higher specs than the last one we just unboxed. So now this box is a lot larger than the last one, so you probably can't see it on the camera the top-down camera that I'm using. So here's what the box looks like. All right. So my main thing I'm gonna be looking for in this laptop is it competent enough to be called the Creator Series laptop? Can it basically play games? Can it edit video competently? That's kind of like, if they're gonna call it that, I figure it should be able to do that. So it does also, I might as well include this, it does come with 1 free month of Xbox Game Pass, so there you go. Okay, let me go ahead and take all of the foam. This one actually is packaged, even, it's thicker, so they had to put a little bit more, you know, more stuff into the packaging here. So that's just a piece of cardboard, we can get rid of that. All right, we'll leave the laptop right there. Look at that, it's like shrouded in its little cover right here, so you guys can't see it. Let me go ahead and get to the box. What else comes in the box? We got ourselves a, looks like the warranty and other jazz right there, probably the setup guide. We put that aside. And in the bottom is the power brick. Now this is what I'm interested in, because this one says its battery life is only up to 5 hours, which makes sense because it's using a discrete GPU. So typically, gaming style laptops, whatever, they don't have the longest battery life, but that's okay because most of the time you're gonna be hooked up into your power supply anyway. So let's take a look at how big this guy is. So this is pretty standard, but it's actually smaller than I thought. Let me see something really quick. This is what it looks like. This is the size right there. Let me show it underneath here. So this is pretty standard for a gaming, you know, bigger style laptop with a discrete graphics card. And you also have to use this cable right here. This looks like an actual like a full-on power supply cable. So you gotta have this cable right here too. Let me go ahead and hook this in and show you guys the full deal here. So here you go. If you guys are using this laptop, this is what you're gonna have to carry around with you. Let's get this out of the way. There's the power supply. Now let's go ahead and unveil the gaming laptop, the Creator Series laptop. Here it is. Wow, it's like got a mirrored finish on the top. Okay, first glance, you guys, I'm actually very impressed with these things. I thought just whatever, because I haven't seen Gateway in a long time. I thought they were just gonna be like the, you know, the old like cows whatever computers they were before. They were very, you know, bland and just whatever back in the day. But now these are looking really, really cool. Like, they really stepped their game up. Look at this. It's got the freaking like aggressive looking air vents that you see on gaming laptops right here, but the rest of it is just pretty clean looking lines. And it is actually really thin for a gaming laptop. So let me go ahead and do the everyone's favorite part. Let me get this the right way. There we go. So as you can see, it's very reflective right now. Let's go ahead and do the peel. Here we go. Man, gotta love that noise. And now you can see that the top here is a really nice brushed aluminum finish. Looks really good. So I think, again, we got a metal top, just like the last laptop, but we have, for sure on this one, I know this for a fact, on the bottom of this laptop, this is plastic. But you can see all of the cooling down here. And again, it has these rubber feet that are raised. That way it can come off of the surface you're putting it on to actually provide that cooling that it needs for the GPU and CPU right there. So you can, if you look closely, you can actually see the fans and the heat pipes that go to both the GPU and the CPU. That's typical for, again, for gaming / creator laptops. It's usual stuff. Okay, so starting with the IO on the left side, we got ourselves a Kensington lock. We have our heat vents right here. So typically the air will come in through here and then they'll come out this way on gaming or creator laptops. Right here, we got ourselves a full-size Ethernet, which I really appreciate because then you can put a full Ethernet cable in here and get the best internet possible instead of just using Wi-Fi if you're trying to game or download a lot of files for video projects. I do that all the time, so there you go. And then right here, I believe we got ourselves, is that a USB 3 or USB 2? That might, either way, USB, I don't know if it's a 3 or 2, it might just be a 2. Then we got ourselves our microphone and headphone jack. Flipping it over to the right side, we have ourselves a SD card reader, which is really great because as this is a creator laptop, you're gonna need to put your SD cards from your cameras in here to go ahead and use those files. So perfect, I'm glad they included that. And then we got 2 USB 3. So that other USB definitely was a USB 2. There's the USB 3s there. And then of course we got our heat pipes again, or our heat vent right there on that side. All right, now let's go ahead and pick up the hinge and see, let's do the one finger test again. Oh, so close, it got so close. I could almost do it with one finger. Not bad. I almost totally did it. So the first thing I see about this laptop is definitely the screen bezel. So on this one, you can see where the bezel ends right here. But still, as far as the rest of the screen, looks very, very thin on the edges. So very good. A lot of new laptops look like that, the borderless type design. This one is doing it very well. So unfortunately, this one has the camera, looks like, that is down below. It's a lot of times because they're doing this whole like bezel-less design stuff, they have to put the camera down below now. And this is gonna be a thing where when I test this, you guys will see that the webcam is gonna be shooting up my nose. But this is what a lot of manufacturers are doing now. I have no idea why, but we'll see if it makes a lot of difference. To be honest, I would just use a different webcam anyway. And now let's go ahead and take a look at our keyboard. So 3, 2, 1, there we go. Looks like we have another THX card. I'm not gonna read it again because you guys already heard me read that whole thing last time. So very nice. I can already tell this one has a backlit keyboard, definitely. So I believe they're most likely not RGB. They're probably just white, typical stuff, but that's okay. At least they do light up. So as you guys can see, the badges here. It does come equipped with a Core i5 10300H 10th gen processor, and this thing has an actual full-size RTX 2060 6GB in it, you guys. So for content creation and for gaming, this thing should do just fine. Typically for content creation, you'd want to see an i7, but an i5 should do just fine paired with this graphics card. As for rendering and stuff like that, it should be just fine. The only thing I saw in the specs that are a little weird are that it only comes with a 256GB SSD, and it only comes with 8 gigs of RAM. Now, the computer we just looked at a second ago, the smaller one, that came with 16 gigs. I don't know why they would be shipping out their Creator Series laptops with only 8 gigs. I feel like the first freaking upgrades you're gonna do to this laptop are probably to put like a 1TB SSHD in here to house all your games, because games are huge now. And then you're gonna need more RAM. Everyone knows 16 gigs of RAM is like the standard for gaming right now. So you're gonna want to add another stick of 8GB. So in the next video, we're probably gonna take a look at how easy this thing is to upgrade. And that's probably what I'm gonna have to do, is upgrade it. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be happy with it. Anyway, let's go ahead and do another peel. Here we go. That's one. We have another peel. They even give us another one. Look at this. We can do a peel on the trackpad. Here we go. Oh, that's even got a better noise. Nice. All right. So yeah, something that I'll definitely be checking on both the laptops would be how responsive their trackpads are. That's very important to me. If you get a really bad trackpad and you use this thing constantly without a mouse, then it's gonna be super annoying, especially for the smaller one that Alex is gonna be using. But anyway, here we go, our keyboard. Let's do our keyboard test in 3, 2, 1. Okay, sounds pretty good. It's definitely not like a mechanical keyboard or anything like that. It sounds like a membrane keyboard, typical stuff for a laptop, but nothing super premium. But as far as I'm concerned, it sounds fine, and there's nothing really to dock it off for that. So let's go ahead and just turn it on real quick. So you can see up here, actually, this is kind of interesting. There is a like overclocking looking button right here. Can you guys see that? Next to the power button. I wonder what that does. We're gonna have to check that out too. And the funny thing is, for the speakers, I wonder if the speakers are actually underneath this laptop, because there's no speaker grill up here like there typically is. And yeah, this part right here, the body, that's metal too, actually. So it's just the very bottom that's plastic, so the rest of it's all metal. That's actually really nice. And the hinge feels very tight, feels good. So let me go ahead and power this thing on and show you guys the keyboard real quick. Okay guys, so I figured it out. The keyboard actually does light up. If you check this out, it actually lights up blue, as a matter of fact. So we are going back to the old tried and true gamer aesthetic of black and blue. Black and red was a thing for quite a while. Now we got black and blue on this laptop. But thing that I like about this, they actually do light up. They don't light up, it doesn't look like, actually the key, yeah, it does light up through the keys. So it's through the keys and actually around each key. So that's pretty cool looking, I have to say. I like it. So basically all we gotta do now is set these things up. Cortana might start talking again? No? Okay. Anyway, all we got to do is set these things up and then we got to start testing them. So that's what we're going to do in the next couple of videos we're going to do with these laptops. This video is literally just me showing you guys what's in the box and what you can get in them. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this thing so it doesn't keep talking to me. Anyway, if you guys like this video and you want to see more unboxings like this, and especially if you want me to include Alex in it more, give the video a like so you guys will let me know that you like this kind of content. And then if you guys are not part of the Visuals fam already and you want to make sure you're updated on all the new videos I'm going to be putting out, or every time I decide to stream, make sure you turn those notifications on and hit that subscribe button so you'll always know about everything I do. But until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Peace.